What happened to Bron in Poppy Playtime? I guess I don't even know. It's probably another one of those limited hidden clips they upload on the Mob Entertainment YouTube channel. In this video today, we're finally getting a look at Bron, and as you can see from the thumbnail, he looks totally terrifying. You can see how those eyes stare at us, like they're looking right through our soul from behind the upholstery, or more accurately, Bron's broken shell. By the way, this leaked trailer was only on the channel for a few minutes before it was taken down, but I managed to download it to record a review for you. So if that doesn't deserve a subscribe, I don't know what does. Of course, we've seen Bron before in Chapter 2, as well as on posters in Chapter 1. We've always seen his empty shell, but here it seems like he's decayed even more, yet maybe something lives inside him. So this is going to be really interesting, guys. I have a feeling that Bron might be the main antagonist, or at least one of the main antagonists of Chapter 4. But we'll check it out live. Now, would he be evil or good? I'm going to react to the trailer, and then when it ends, we'll do a quick analysis and breakdown as I go through it frame by frame, trying to figure out if we missed anything and mainly analyzing what's happening in this trailer. So relax and let's watch it together live, and then I'll do a quick analysis. Oh dude, wait up. That's the operating table from Chapter 2. There's a little bronze figurine there.
Subject is 59-year-old Thomas Clarke, a full-time employee at Playtime Co. since 1955. 6 months ago, he was diagnosed with terminal lung cancer. Now, Mr. Clarke, of sound mind, has volunteered for this experiment.
Oh my gosh, that's so creepy.
Can you hear us, Thomas?
1199 displayed much more disorientation than we expected. Subsequent mental testing metrics were also cut practically in half. It's just conjecture on my part, but I don't believe he knows where he is or what's happened to him. To make matters worse, the other experiments could tell 1199 was different.
Yeah, wow. So yeah, they're making living toys out of people exactly like we thought. It's like people are trapped inside them somehow. Oh my gosh, all the toys are watching, and he doesn't like it. Oh my goodness. And the little huggy wuggies and catnap. Darn, what was that? I almost peed my pants. Oh my gosh. It literally freaked him out. Oh my gosh.
They would have killed him had the research team not intervened, and even then there was still significant damage to the internal structures with some of the anatomy, namely the larynx and the thyroid, having been completely devoured. It took 12 hours in surgery to stabilize 1199.
Damn, the toys didn't like him. Now, I really hope to look at the little guy. I feel sorry for him. So Thomas would have died from lung cancer. Now he's trapped in a toy, forever devoured by other toys, which was really interesting. The trailer was short, but packed with information. Our theories about people existing what's put into these toys actually turned out to be true. They're using human subjects inside these toys. I mean, at this point it was pretty obvious, but it's nice to have it definitively confirmed. We really saw the toys move, like living toys moving inside. It's like stop-motion animation, which was really creepy. Now we know why Bron looks so destroyed in this thumbnail, because literally all the other toys attacked him, and he saw PJ Pugapilla looking at him, and we in turn saw Catnap, little huggy wuggies. They all ganged up and essentially devoured him. They ate parts of him like his throat and cheeks. I always thought Bron would be this massive creature, but he looked very tiny. He was just a little brontosaurus, essentially a toy. Now, I don't know if this means that when we play Chapter 4, we'll actually see a big Bron. We've already seen a big bronze, but it's interesting to see these experiments start to work now. I'm going to review the trailer frame by frame, guys, just to see if we can spot anything else. If we look at this first frame here, we can really see something like an operating table, which I commented on while we were watching this live. I see it looks like the operating table we see in Chapter 2, deep under the Playtime factory, where some of these horrible experiments were conducted. Now we have a scientist talking about the patient, As you can see, guys, the lab is very similar to the Playtime factory. With those special tiles in the background, we see little Bunzo bunny figurines and all that standing. It seems like they're making little models to maybe conduct other experiments. Now, I know this is a little off, but we also can see a drawing of some kind on the back wall. Now, let me know in the comments if you want me to make a theory on this. We see a little Huggy Wuggy. There's a cage, but I don't see what's inside the cage. In the background, a little head of PJ Pugapilla, and then several posters, one of which depicts human anatomy, though it seems that it's a bit different from standard human anatomy. So this might be a depiction of how they're connecting the toy and the human. At the moment, we hear that Thomas has been working at the factory since 1955. Obviously, we already knew this factory is very old, because as we learned from Chapter 1, it was created a long time ago. But it's nice to have this information. We still have employees working there since 1955 who are used in experiments. And it seems like they took people who maybe volunteered for this because they're going to die anyway. So they decided, hey, I've got nothing to lose. You can use me in your experiments.
Mr. Clarke of sound mind has volunteered for this experiment.
Then we see Bron here. Obviously, he was attacked by all the other toys, so he looks in such a state. Initially, I thought it was because he was operated on, but this is after he was bitten and torn apart by all these other toys, and he actually can't speak or say anything. You can just see the distress in his eyes as if he's darting back and forth. You can see that all the insides are cut into pieces. It's quite a horrifying sight. The front part of his nose was bitten off. I think he'd probably prefer to be dead than in this state. Here, I know I would for sure.
I don't believe he knows where he is or what's happened to him.
We also hear that he is experiment 1199, so that's pretty interesting too. This moment is really creepy because if you look, guys, where we pause this and you can see all the toys approaching Bron, you can really see there's a giant Huggy Wuggy, and then we have PJ Pugapilla. On the left, we have a bunch of mini Huggy Wuggies, Cat B crawling towards us. And it seems like Catnap's head might be tilting back in its mouth opening, though I'm not entirely sure. It's hard to tell from this low-quality video. You can really see Pugapilla's eyes light up, and its mouth very slowly starts to open right there at the end. This new character appears in front of the camera, although I can't make out what or who it is. I believe this to be none other than Boxy Boo, and when the scientists arrive to try and extract Bron, you can see all the other toys running away. Just catch a glimpse of Kissy Missy leaving the scene of the crime, so to speak. It's interesting, guys, that they also kept all the toys together in this containment chamber like they didn't initially separate them. Almost like they were in the orphanage. In the end, you can see Bron alone in this chamber. He's been separated. What's interesting in this frame is that it says Chamber 58. So this indicates that there are probably a lot of chambers here. If these chambers are marked, depending on which chamber we're looking at, it means there are at least 58 chambers. So there are a lot of toys in this isolation. In the end, there's also a strange sound, which I'll just play for you guys. Now I've slowed it down a bit, guys, and here's how it sounds. So tell me what you think it could be. I don't think there's much more to say about this particular tape. It was quite short. I tried to cover everything, but I don't want to stretch this video too long, because this time the tape was very short. I think it was more to show us that yes, they are using people inside these toys. Also, essentially, how they kept all the toys together and not all of them got along and they attacked each other. It basically just clarifies a lot of things. It makes the world a bit bigger and basically confirms some things, like why we keep seeing all these toys that were attacked everywhere. Obviously, the bigger toys and more malevolent toys attack the smaller, more defenseless ones, and essentially just explains why this happens. We still haven't gotten a release date for Chapter 4, but I think Chapter 4 is not far off. Maybe in June, July, maybe. Anyway, guys, I'm looking forward to Chapter 4. I'm looking forward to continuing. These videos, I really enjoy them. They are very interesting. And yes, I hope you enjoyed my little analysis of breakdowns and reaction to this video today. That wraps up this video. If you've got more insights or theories, feel free to share. Until next time, stay curious.